Alright, guys. Guys, we're getting going a little crazy here. Alright, let me help you out with something here. So, as of right now, we're going to clear this out. So, to be able to tell what you guys can and cannot dispel, we're going to help you out. So, here's your heroes. If you click on this little 3 lines with the up and down arrow, it brings up this. Pick affinity, type, event, counter, defender, whatever you want. In this case, we want a counter skill. So pick fear. Set filter. This will list every single card that you currently have in your inventory that will counter fear. Now, there is one exception to this rule, and I will show you what it is. So, there are a couple cards that break this rule. And those cards, I know of one in particular. I know your guys' is the Pumpkin Queen versus the Baleful Bride. The Baleful Bride was the ultra rare, but it does the same thing. The only difference between the Baleful Bride and the Pumpkin Queen is that the Baleful Bride did more healing, where the Pumpkin Queen didn't do as much healing. If you read her special intensity, it's a buff that dispels and heals again. This dispels all buffs on enemies. Fear goes on the enemy, not on you. So during this event, when we were running this Slayer event, the boss, which was this card, kept putting fear on everybody. And so we were using the Baleful Bride, if you got it, or the Pumpkin Queen to dispel it. So that is an option to dispel fear. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. I believe it was this card. No, it wasn't this card. If anyone can remember, remind me. There was another one. This one right here. White Slayer. Heals for 300%. Dispels all buffs off enemies. So, while these aren't exactly the affinity you're looking for, these are other options. Now, you are able to go into each other's. For instance, we'll go to Slazy's. We'll open up his collection, and then we can do the same thing. And these are all the cards that he has that can counter fear. Of course, he has a lot more than I do. Clear the filter. Back out. We can do this with every guildmate we have. So, for instance, T-Palm. We can do the same thing with you. You have 3 cards. 2 are identical. 1's not. That will dispel fear. And then Raleigh. Let's see if you have any. And there are the 4 that you have that can dispel fear. I know it's not exactly what you guys are after, but this is a good way to see what you guys have that can do whatever you want. This will also help you in the Spire. If you guys go do the Spire, As you can see, I'm on 5. I'm stuck on 5, might I add. Green affinity, honor, fable, creature, ancient. So, following that same guideline, you can go to yours, change the affinity to green, and then you can search through types. Each individual one, ancient. These are all my ancients, which is not enough. Creature, I have none. Fable, none. And honored, I have 1. Which is why I'm stuck on 5. So this will help you guys out to kind of figure out what you guys are doing. This is a good tool I use to find out what I can and cannot do in each event. So this will at least let you guys know, what counter skill you can do. Now remember, when you're looking at this, the top one is what you're going to place on someone in guild versus guild. The bottom one is what you're going to counter. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this. All right, guys? Good luck.